Okay, so hopefully now you have already gone through the classes lesson, the first one, anyways, and you've worked your way into doing the challenge. If you haven't, that's okay. We're just going to cover it quickly here. I've already written the code just very, very fast. There are better ways to do it, but this is the way I did it just to get it out there. I don't have a presentation for you to break it down. We're just going to go right into the doing work. So the first two things I did was I defined two variables. I called one of those variables controller and I set it equal to true. The second one, I called it continuing and I set it to the string letter Y. And the reason being is, let me just shrink this for you so you can actually see what I've written. So we're going to scroll down to the bottom here, and this is where I produced a while loop. Now, before getting into the loop, what I did is I created the object my car and I set it equal to like just nothing for all the variables. And then we get into the while controller. So by saying while controller, I'm saying while controller is equal to true. And then we move into a couple functions that we have here. We then print out a line just to break it up. And then we print out the function your car. It's then going to prompt you to say, hey, yes, everything's good, or no, it's not good. We take in that text into the variable continuing, and then we use it to check to see whether or not you want to continue through the loop or exit the loop. And then in the case that you want to exit, it sets the controller to false and the loop ends. Then we move up to the actual class itself. So this is a little bit bigger than what we had before. Yes, I know I didn't comment it because I planned on actually talking you through it. So class car, the first variable in the class is named makes. I only put a couple makes in there. We got Dodge, Ford, Toyota, and Chevrolet. Models, we got the Dodge Rams, Dodge Durango, and so on. You can see it here. These are also lists, but the lists contain lists within the list. I pulled that from whenever I use multi-dimensional arrays for sorting data sets. We then move into years. I just preset a bunch of years in the list. Colors, same thing. Bodies, engine sizes. Did not know this before I was writing this. There's a lot of engine sizes. Didn't have time to put them all in. Transmission, standard or automatic. Drives, all-wheel drive, front wheel, rear wheel, or 4x4. Selections and selection. So selections is going to take in text that you type in. It's then converted into an integer under selection. Now we have our constructor here. And then we move on into print, like the actual printout. It tells you, hey, we have this color of car. The first one is get makes. So what this does is it's going to output everything we have in makes with a number assigned to it, formatted as AB. Then we have the selection that we're going to get. Type in the number for your make. You type in the number, and then it uses that number in order to actually choose what item from the list you're going to get and stores that in your object. Now we'll run that for you. Hopefully it runs flawlessly. Okay, yeah, you can see the results. So let's go here. We're going to select 3 for Toyota. Then it gives us a list of vehicles. We want a Toyota 4Runner. So I'm going to type in 10. It's going to be white. It's an SUV. And now it displays I have a white Toyota SUV. Is this one your car? There's a little typo in there. I'll correct that after. We're going to say no, it's wrong. Okay, and then we go back through. We actually have a Chevrolet, and it's going to be an Equinox. And it's black. It's an SUV. Is this your car? Yes. And then it exits the loop. Now that's not only a good example of loops, variables, and conditionals, it also truly shows you the power behind a class and an object. Let's go back to doing work. As you can see, there's multiple things in here predefined. Now we can use more of those. I just shortened it so that we can get right to the point. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out exactly where that typo is. Scene. It's in this piece here. So actually, let's see how this works out. Debugging in real time. I can't believe I didn't catch that. So let's go Ford 5 7 1. There we go. She's fixed.